Okay, so we are going to be talking about modern relationship and how to sustain it. Modern relationship and all the challenges that comes with it. We have Apostle here, Apostle Samuel. It's my first time. I'm Mishiano. You know, and what's me bonidin be breach or an answer for number be introduction with the Zena. That a year screen so. And I am happy, you know, that he's here to help us. And also no ebe din komo, you know, actually after all the challenges and everything, you know. So Cassandra is here with me, and Lawrence, get off the phone. You know, Cassandra is here with me.
Lovely to have you. Lovely to have you.
Thank you.
And not to say thank you for the book. And we're learning a lot from the book.
Amen.
Now, is it a noane and a painful? You know, I was thinking about relationships a lot.
Oh.
Now, make I say, Jamie kana relationships ayeding. And modernity ama aye even more difficult. Yeah. Because as a when you be na o feel say papa be for I see me papa you know and to be big crazy is that thing of I mean the next minute or before front so you know it's it's a fast world and that thing of I can change I can I can
find someone on the internet as quick as the other leaves.
Extremely difficult because or no if you wanna no be say no hi I love you flirting it's every time be and I say obi fele meanwhile yakome munsu yenim say those things are fickle.
Right.
So for Ebano, let's describe one kasa from where you sit. How do you see modern relationships?
Yo, me don't want to say. I mean, Shramo say I no pay. Menemo edis edumei. Ma memfa kwenya so ma menda eye ahwefo so ase. Na mo nyina afisha pa. I'm sa feed here when the first time.
Hi.
Ma ba ha say. No correct me number. We are in a very fast world. Fast food. Fast tracking of everything. BBI fast. But the issue is say also one life is not static. Life is always dynamic. Into a bra and yama exercise na also o se samom na ensesaye no e wo say positive. Eno na ya na ye ndim no. No correct. Say what the relationship in these days what they compare to the conditions and the circumstances na what tete no ene any hobby. So what you say it's the first say ma me nom etene fie ehwe fie ehwe mbofra eye duane man ya edembre mu ente sa it is a we a modern man na sabe o wari oba te say de muti he ya I am so bedu because me free table na me be me fie by 5 o'clock.
Yes.
I'm sure say we do studio about 4 o'clock. It be the wari wa na me feel say sa anopa 4:30 no wo be ya banku ni nkuruma kwan ya mame no abesa me say me wura be dia then there is something wrong.
Yeah.
It get me right. I'm not saying say we are shifting from the main core duties and responsibilities of spouses. But then in modernity no say eba sa na yeso ya adjust ye ho say the be ya ye ni modernity no ebehia.
Obi beka say apostle say obi beka say tete no na internet ma ye na a lot of things and so no ma ye no na sebi wansa na ye maame no mo ebe sori be kwafuom mo so sori ahomache pa o be sori akwafuom no omo nu aduane si ye papa no mo ho ansa na wo akwafuom enti no o sori ahomache se onim se obe kwafuom ntam ndi no o sori nu aduane ni si wansa no woko bibreka eka ne sa enti enei ede na wo sori a wo kwa adwuma a wo se wo be sori ntam ndi wuntimi nyese so because ni on say form na tete ne maame no moko no dada kobi mama kobi nti no what has become different
me that say based on this premises no mama fa say back on enka homa in those days no
right.
It was the sole responsibility of a man to take absolute care 100% care of wife and children.
Yes.
And then say it's not like that.
Yeah,
some women are even doing better than men in Tebanisa. Now how do you compare and contrast?
There's a man so bre.
That is it. And that is why Mekanebia say we need to compromise. We need to meet each other 50-50. As a good husband, as a good father, worry a career woman. You don't expect say the net 19, 20, Sana and year 2023.
Yeah.
And nuntina, some of the disadvantage have become advantage for us.
Yeah.
You can prepare your tea. You can fry your egg. Get a sliced bread. Take your breakfast. Even prepare for your wife and see her off with a kiss. And say, darling, have a blessed day.
That is. I say, now, there's another point that I want to make. There's a question of, ma me no mo a wo aunt na this more than the or no or my sister na na free. Ye die yi mu no mo die ni free tete na ba begina ye die mu say it's very difficult for some of them to adjust. Enu nti no, sabio, ukona akokoware bema. Na wodi enka one no muni na aye modern nti nka mutiti ne niam bi ase na o maame na e bi a wontimi nhyem yie no na ono e de aba. The problem is wo hu anti a wo yere say note okwa adwuma wonu aduane ma na na de na kwadwo hye kitchen wo na wo chi wo nkosua kwadwo wo na wo ye wuti kwadwo nti wo na me so me de me ba de wonu aduane obi mu atete wonu momma no momma mema no to some extent say wontimi kra nchi nkosua and wontimi kra nwamu a ye cheap say anwamu ontimi enye intine na che so obafie kra na obehu say bia oyire no because onim so a career woman obey say wachire ni kunu how to microwave food, how to make tea, how to at least obenwa mo kakra maame no so hu bi da wa ba besra wom wa hu say bra kwadwo na ewura ho no mo a
o di washing machine
oh yeah, you know na asemwaba
no cry and we have duties and roles of both people, both spouses. If I say me kind e kan you know. As a man, your first duty is the head of the home, divine head of the home. So, responsibility, authority, and leadership rest in your bosom. And one of the duties, and they say, you protect your wife against all third parties. I say, I can't have they say, on second book, I have written on third parties, and in-laws are part of third parties. Nobody should allow his or in-law. Let me emphatically say this on set. Nobody should allow an in-law to come and control your home. It is not their duty. It is your home. It is a way of Bema. Nasa u mami aba. Nasabe. O chinkusuya. Nasa u mami ntiasia. Eni na there is a problem with you. Nasa woka. Nasa wo so mami. No. Ebia na wo ba no. Wa yenduane over the weekend. They share fridge mu amal. That is an advantage of modernity. Why yen no bebre na sebe microwave so just it is your duty as a husband, a man, and as a son of your mother to sit your mother down. If you are boy am tie me, one more time no and tesa and yama as a son. If you fefe woman uni mu a e was a kura no e bia 50%, 60% if you ho it mama nsemi ho no say wo be hu a mesra wara wo de tema ho ye be show. You see, so leadership rests on you.
Okay.
These problems arises when men don't take in charge of their homes. Until leadership, responsibility, and authority rest in you. NTA, leadership is cause. Everything else is effect.
Yes, a man so abedane career woman, you mean Cassandra, ma who must be by your so.
Good.
Eduntino amasesi na wo tue bi me tue bi ntino fa mu ni so onimpa se you know sebio bia ni kunu onidi anajo nti obe free adwuma mu ntam baba fie no onim se o ma kire me kunu se ne ya anwa mo ntino onkenka no ho wa adwuma mu se obeba fie kura no wa ba beboa nti some of them pacho meka ede afra eye mma no so meka sem bi atwa mu titibi madam fu bi maame betna ayi efiem in lawyer asemu ya no ye the second part in lawyer asemu ya oba betna ho na oba no pamo eye o maame eye oba nankasa maame oba nankasa pamo o maame ene ye me wo ho ye obi say odi ni bag si ni tisu say he o se ko kru fie na ko ba ne say maame say ye me kum ye di edwa like modernity every month ye di dwane ne de abehye you know in bulk ne de aba begu fie nti ene tomatoes odian yi fish odian yi me ni me kunu nete me kunu oni sei ena odi sei nti me ni mu ne de abehye fridge ma me ko fridge mu a na we mu de ye de ne wayi no de ato a we mu de ye de ne wayi no de ato a me de me ntimi ndi we me de me mpe we ena oba ne se me pa wo mpepa me mpe we ha nye ofie ye de we ni yedi iti se ede bia be sori anopa ena me de mindi we a me pacho kowu kunu fie na ye ntina ha asem we eda so da court ye ka ye nka nsi ma me no ne ba no enkasa afi o di blame ne kura kwa akoma eye papa ne se nase ne se wono ena wama ne baba no akana esi abonten because wono atete ne ba na
wono be ma na be kire na aduane a wo mu nini
me pacho sa enti no yesi oba no aya womaso wo nware ya me fie na wote me na me ma waduane di ene waware wo se me nko wa hu
me number we need to blend it. We need to meet 50-50. Now here come Bema and Semino. Sa namba no so your first duty as a wife is submission.
Yeah.
You see, these are divine rules.
Yeah.
When you go against them, it doesn't work. And unti say we your baso. Na say for the fact say modernity nti say we kunu boa kwa rufie. Now you take advantage of it. And no so our no and our relationship no and check. So we must all know our traditional roles and responsibilities and duties. Then we match it up with modernity. Say me ke wo ba de say the Bible no canon. Ephesians 5:23. Bema no e de ni wo ba so de ni kan submission.
Right.
Submission doesn't mean because be say me can me chirem. It doesn't mean say we a slave. You see, God in his own wisdom did it like that. Said ye be ya abrabono ye betumi atena se na asomdua ba de ukire no kore me ho oba bia na wonyem or what problems in the kunu ebu nsuoma no every morning wo wurie ye no ne ho so no wie after 6 months or something also go nsuoma no. So you see, when you take advantage of such situations and no na ya na the negatives no eba no so it dey make you say ye nyina botre
and compromising. But you said something right now concerning our traditional roles. And you know, in our part of the world no be man yes and oba na yes. Now there was a situation where there are a couple and be man in juma and I said juma say so for a period of time who ofie and I say wo ye bibi kakra na efie na wo ye no oba no eno ko adwuma ono so ani sika ena sese sustain bibia onyam obekọ adwuma obekọ you expect so paper back no ba traditional role me ti ase say the traditional role ni ye cooking ni but me na me madwene me say na se wo fie enti onko no samra me no aduane sen but then ye traditional way ni say obema ni no aduane na so no ni bebreka na ye ne say no you know, yeah, Jimmy Bear Debbie. Why should I? Why yan ye create sa traditional roles na say a Bible if traditional roles.
Right. From time immemorial, you know, before civilization, you see, we were created differently. Men were created differently, women were created differently. There are certain jobs I say the cement bags by 20 say and so if you swab 10 if you swab 1 because per our body mass body mass no made of muscles as compared to you naturally we are different. Good. So it comes with tradition also. And then our religion also comes to, you know, solidify it. But me for me one example now. You see, me worry mama, I'm a college, but I'm school. She has graduated from school at that time from the university. She was working. Well, me was school, and for the 3 years in Ghana, me was school. And to no, and na Okoba. Now, ya was your firstborn. Now say, mama nyemwa, it comes with challenges. Now me at a compound house with 7 couples. Now me see ni niama. Now, I thank God for the life of my parents who brought us up. I mean, may their souls rest in peace. And 3 at a time. And it was a big issue in the house. I'm sure some shaman.
Yes.
Then they didn't understand why this young man will be washing his wife's things. Na me hata na me use scales and this
a color of pegs.
They didn't understand the area how no name me nana and she went to make a report and my hey sana ya tete ya mano nti jail mo no enjoy my worry. To cut a long story short, now people don't understand when I shower on my wife because when we started live, I was a nobody. And by the grace of God, the support, na bedu some pempensuya, yedri. Men should understand, say they're okay. There is nothing wrong. Is it, we are in, dispensation or a different. Share your Bible, the Old Testament, any New Testament. It's a different dispensation. Teteno, I am bringing a controversy. For example, yatari shemokradi. Yasema oban she bema tadi. Ma bema son she batari. Yam Pentecostals no. Yes, some chepa the argument. But ene uko Nigeria hey ya slit any rapper. Bema na eshe. Me boa. Se unka se eno eye oba atade eye traditional dress.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
What I want to say is say inti niama sesa over the time habesi sabre ya. Ye wo mu yi. Inti se wo yire nyam. And as a we yare, at the admission, who call 4-5 of you, who will cook for them, who will see to their welfare. It is a wound nimpoa say, who are your lucky say, Yanoma, your parents a chair, who be moi, you must learn it. Meaning about marriage or relationships that will last forever. And your collaborate, and your head TV so telenovela, it's serious business, and that is why it's for people who are serious, who really want to enjoy marriage or this relationship for the rest of your life. Because marriage can do or undo you, provided the way you handle it. So a lot of divorce cases that they know. Spiritual. I don't care how you regard me. I'm an apostle of God, but there are certain prayers I don't pray. Because what common sense can do, miracles don't do them. Let me repeat, what common sense will do, miracles will not do them. So let us learn it. Say, from different diverse backgrounds, and I'm be share abobra. It's a way boa, now we swap boa, ne jumedieno, aye kama. Sabe, mates be a no my embrewa. Aye stress, and how they find themselves in certain relationships are. It is killing them. But who are you to say? Who mates and baby, you look at them and they are dying. You understand? Your relationship, we don't understand each other. As for in-laws and other third parties, I plead with them. You can advise, you can suggest, but leave the decision taken to them to handle it. Because the one is Jahono, and on him say the Jano.
Me mama dear, odo me pa, me dear me konya bema, on to say me papa dear me mpew. Menya oba me po obo to say me mami. Hey boy, me po obo to say me mami, esa me mpe. Big keka. Me question I may be son say, do we now, before say we get into a relationship and not prior, be cry now relationship no baby I gonna drew baby. Must we sit down as me we are in a relationship, we're sitting down to say, okay, I will pay the bills, water, light, you pay the kids' fees. You do this, must we do that? And I say, naturally, no, a bit more they do things together and you do not know how it happens. They gel. Where ya dia na we are son nimu. Where ya dia na we are koson mu. Or ya de oh mama wow. I know you're different. But if you find yourself to be with a partner, sabio, obi honoma onimu ye. Obi honoma one can't then say, kofa cement na wo from hoba or mine say wo ba the cement na beto kon ho. E de abasoro ho. Obi ho agi waka akire ne say me patcho umfa de we ensio. We know naturally we have to pick after men every now and then. Ya wo ma bi obi yesakadodo de but we have to pick after men. O ina tara twatwa, o ina tara no atwatwa. So we have to pick after them. Say see aye ni on betena se ne ya che adwuma na na say ye be ko no go flow. Thank you
Biniaba. Odim ye wo empenyefo baby people say if I don't know whether I will do it right but mo fan che me. Sagro be da ifri
anapa.
If you anapa. Good. Se twene no Ebeda, I think it's from the morning. Before you enter into marriage, that is why courtship is very, very important and necessary. Courtship time, no? And yet, it is not always the sweet things. That is where all these things are learnt and agreed on. TMA. If you don't, it's like building a house. If the foundation is weak, the building will not stand. It is a obi biara train say. Miwura wariemu ansamayen shisheya. This is where the problems come. Because in the marriage, it's already sealed I'll do it or I will not do it. Inti na me catch up say during the courtship no. Mo fa yonko fa na mpesa mo ware no. San niam kitinkiti we ho asem na ye ka. Na nya me koda me aso me koda ndie. E na ware ni no wo be ye kra manafo. It's that time, no 6 months, no 1 year, no 1.5 years. You have all the time, and that is how some of us built our relationship from the beginning. So we agreed on certain things. Of course, it will not be exactly so in the marriage, but you have a framework of how things will be, so that in the event of anything being skewed now, you can still adjust. So if you don't talk about resources during courtship, you don't talk about even number of children during courtship. You don't talk about things that we are supposed to do. When we're courting, our plans was that, look, we will build this, we will do that. I will go to school at this time, I will do this. And by the grace of God, so people we counsel, we tell them. And one more fire and some our identity, they are all doing well because we thought them. And then blame you. Don't sit down and say when you're back or now my worry. Now we are okay, since my worry have it. And then the two things baba. Also the ones that are say, hey, I said na okay no. So let's agree to all these basic principles during the courtship. In marriage, it becomes sweet and nice.
So the real job in marriage happens really in courtship.
It starts from courtship. Perfect. That's the what change our worry and embrace who we are. That is why all these problems. If during the courtship you don't agree on certain things and talk about certain things now, the right things will be on the wall. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. When the thing starts, many tackle of a sin. That's a hand men can say, oh, for example, when the bema ho, once the bama pemba pa or yemba sem, tie me oba oh me worry na obesesa aware and make my mbo enjai. It is awful so worry no obesesa oboa o worry na suban no ebede. There are always the writings on the wall. When the bema te ho mo kote mo kokrum mo faka kra na say church metika say yes now o say obetua who said there is a stingy man. Hello, who said this is a stingy man? This is a stingy man. We always look at
what about exactly what Cassandra example no. Oh, onya juma wo behwe me. No onya kakra obema no.
So you will see all those things. But na yen bebre no ye bu ye ni and go so.
So for could it be say empathy be too picky because wo kwa share
ubaka
them like bibia wo pese analyze bibia it could be say bia wonyo bia because internet sometimes na ye pese e form sa na e bia ne enkoyie no ya fix it e bia say stinginess and no say no kweku chair and
cool you want to be wa it is doable. You can correct the no. I agree with you. Say it is solidly embedded in their DNA. Once a sa, and I make us say okase enunti so ubebu eneguso a me the make the bia say and as somebody who works on marriage as a preacher of God.
Yeah.
Ade a obekomu a ebekun no. At the right time, God Himself will grant you a partner. So what you say? I na embano do do na embema. I no money problem in this field. Embano me I have seen a 50-year-old woman being married. One of member ewe jumemu no mama widow. 60 years. Last year be na you flow. Come on. Why the rush? It is better you wait and get the right partner than to jump into relationship that will kill you. If you go to heaven, God will ask you.
Obwa yechre ana yenchre. Sani yeboa. Obi on onim sana make no be wo ho a omwa.
Thank you.
Yechre ana yenchre.
So you keep hammering obesuya. It is learnable. There are certain things now it is learnable. But certain things no why in the back mienu say won say nipa no once a year 2 years is the same thing. Don't think say marriage will change the person. So they will learn along the line.
Apostle Akasa, last week na ni ye ka role model ho asem ye ka values ye ka counsel. Me si ye nti obi a enye ade e wo se wo ye mebubu praye na edua nwu aso. Me menya me counsel si am relationship me ko ha. Me da say. Apostle Akadi na word to the wise is in the it's in the north. You can go find it in the north. Thank you very much. Apostle wo book. Cassandra will be, Alex will be a coming. Because three times in the apostle about me. I feel now you say a bad relationship more Alex and Cassandra will be chairman. It's not this is the road to a successful marriage. Okay. Yes, so person dear see me beneath sabe. What the show book mu. See I can near per se trust say ya can baby. Wunti men kan am obi nkan no nkyere mu nkyere o se wunti men so kan na wunye obi ma ne nkan ma wahwehwe apostle na